On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
He'll take this to the 46. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At the 46.
Now Lamar changing the look.
Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. He's to the 15.
And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2nd and 10.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. And now an audible here into something else.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
They'll run for it with Henry. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Now Allen. And complete right side to Cook. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
This is 2nd and 8. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook.
And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 25.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. That's to his running back, complete.
Down inside the 10.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Khalil Shakir
from 8 yards out.
And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Fighting his way through contact.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he powers his way up past the 30. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 5.
Go.
Inside handoff, Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Play action. It's Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Running from the gun with Henry. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
No, we changed it.
Henry up the middle. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flushed out right. 1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Here's Jackson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
They were backed up behind the sticks, but he still found a way to make that 1st down happen. That's the kind of fight every coach hopes his franchise quarterback has in him. Look a tough situation like that in the eye and come up with a solution on the spot.
A 1st down carry for Henry.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Second and 5.
Henry again on second down.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Jackson from the shotgun. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 25 yards out. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. To throw, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Now Allen. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. They'll run it again with Henry. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Report.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to.
Open man downfield is Johnson.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
A shotgun handoff to Henry.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Second down, they go again with Henry.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Now it's Jackson. flush to his right.
Toward the sideline, intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 15.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
To the air, Allen. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Allen going to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
Here's Allen to throw it. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And bulldozing his way through. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Allen now looks to throw. Dancing to his left. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
To the right side here, caught by Kincaid.
So nothing doing there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Allen. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Davis. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. This is 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Sliding out of the pocket. Gets this one to Morris. What a spin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Allen off the play fake. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Off play action. Allen. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. And now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
One last shot for Jackson. And he will get into the end zone, and the two-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Ay, wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox. That on for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Deanna straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital M. Now we straight out the sentence. They pay out, they pay out, they pay out. I'm finished. Then grade out the Lakers. The Bay watch the women. I got it. Go meet your maker. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. This be my tunnel music. Like cut that confetti, I'm running through it. Like play that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, I sun and moonin'. I'm shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 37. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. He's going deep. His first throw is an interception. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, separation was in the preparation.
The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. 2nd and 3 now. From the 34. He's on the move. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. They've got a man in motion. Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
first, it's second down. Tight end in motion left. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gets this to Montgomery. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They throw it out quick to the left. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Handoff headed left, Montgomery. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home and up.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Flush down now to his left. He's running with it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is Henry on 2nd. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Jackson now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Changing it up here, Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, man, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Goff on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It leads to second and 10.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Stays. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. They go play action here. Complete beyond the marker. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. First down throw from Goff. He puts some air under it. Deep down the middle it goes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. It's on the turf. Falls out. He lost it. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Pistol snap to Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Lamar out of the pistol. He's got Andrews. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, Jackson. He's got it! And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. Henry. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Lions' 5-yard line.
Once more, here's Henry. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Offense up to the line fast. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Craig Reynolds to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got a gain of 6 there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, Goff. Searches, and he's dropped. They got there for the sack, and that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Lamar off the play fake. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Ravens, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Here's a give. Fullback headed up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Rolling out to his left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing is gone. And they pick him off again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he drives this forward to the 6. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Another run for Henry. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Ravens are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, where we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run, run it back.
Getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it. There's some clout around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gates, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change and scraping to maintain. Or sipping, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane to lane. On gang. We brainstorm until it rains and we drive a gang. Straight into the Hall of Fame. You need to pay attention. I was 17 and had them shipping the benzine. I was 16 eating steak with Russell Simmons. I was 15 in the basement with a vision. I could
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Stuff it in your Birkin bag. Cause he don't beat with that. So just run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. We run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back.
time to add to the cipher. Time is money, time to run the numbers higher. They're hustling early, this hardwired. Photo bezel, frozen echo, black attire. $1 million make a follow a messiah. Is you a charlatan or really take them higher? We in demand, distributors and suppliers. Be getting bands and signatures on the flyers. Listen, gotta make moves if you really want it. Desperate Jews eat your food, that's how they be on it. It's a must that we hustle today and escape from round table discussing the way that we get to the rack. Matter the game that you play, I'm just stating the facts. The aim of the game to be caking and making the max. I was 20 with a stack, 19 with a plaque, 18 neck icy with my Kango hat. I told him,
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.